Welcome back to Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Rhett. A video today from Desperate Reborn. The harsh truth. Women can no longer afford to be independent. Please like and share them below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. Chow time.
I don't need no man.
I don't need no man.
I'm 38.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
And I think I'm just done with like everything. I'm so tired from struggling. I'm tired from doing everything by myself.
This is what you wanted.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're starting to notice the sharp increase of women over 35 having mental breakdowns in their four-door sedans. Since the liberated modern woman has left the church, it seems like the driver's seat of every Nissan Altima or Honda Civic has become the new confessional booth. Only here, behind the steering wheel, will they talk about their regrets for joining the independent girl movement.
I'm tired from having dysfunctional, toxic, emotionally abusive people in my life. I can't make enough money to support myself. Some days I just feel like everything is so stupid. Everything is so stupid.
Look, we really have to sit back and make modern women crash on this hill. You need to be quiet and let them work this one out on their own time. My young
Don't be no Captain Save-A-Ho, motherfuckers. Just chill, relax, and observe. Observe from afar.
uncle, the great Duke Survey Torcher, used to always tell me, if you want to change a woman's mind, then you should give her what she wants.
He ain't lying.
This bad economy will humble a lot of these independent women, but you must let them fall like a toddler trying to walk. Struggle will teach them femininity. Struggle will teach them appreciation for masculine energy. Struggle will teach them the importance of a nuclear family.
Damn right.
But you must say nothing and not interfere with this natural process. What you are witnessing right here is post-independent girl depression syndrome. This is the end of the dopamine high. The end of the I don't need a man
I don't need no man.
euphoria. The smiling face of Jim Jones after you have swallowed a solo cup of modern girl Kool-Aid. Oh yes, let it burn like Usher. For the modern man would rather save a 25-year-old Filipinian woman than save you.
That's cold.
It doesn't have to be a Filipino. It's just a 25-year-old foreign woman. There's Russians, there's Southeast Asia, not just Philippines, that have quite traditional values that will reciprocate the value you bring to them.
The system is so up and it is so set up for you to fail. It's just like you just can't wear the.
Here's the harsh truth. No system was built or structured around single mothers. Single mothers will always be a burden to a society. Whether you agree with Adam Smith or Karl Marx, no society can move forward economically or culturally with a large population of single mothers. It's just the facts.
The truth hurts.
God, dude, they're trying to raise my rent almost to $1,000 a month, bro, just because I got a job.
Are you hearing this level of entitlement?
Because I
Do
got a
you know
job.
how many people would love to live in a place of their own for $1,000 a month?
Yep.
You, the glorious, strong, independent woman, cannot make $50 a day? I mean, think about it. In some states like New York or California, the minimum wage is $15 an hour. These women want to be paid large salaries just to exist. No different from the modern woman that wants you to pay all the bills, but brings absolutely nothing to the table except a heavily used box.
I live in income-based housing, government housing. I live in.
So I talked about this with Jack's episode on his channel about this exact thing. Once you're in this trap of income housing and all that, it goes away once you make money. Once you make too much money, all of that assistance goes away. So most people don't want to do it. They don't want to get a job, just like her right now. She gets a job. Now she has to pay another $1,000 for rent when she didn't get a job. Everything's covered. Isn't that so stupid?
In the hood in an apartment that they never do any repairs on. They don't come out and fix. They don't give a if the only time they care is if something's flooded or you don't have heat. If that's not the problems, they don't give. They will never come, bro. My gutters got blown down in the windstorm last year, and they have not fixed it in over a year. Generations of birds are living up there, and they don't give a.
I need you to listen closely. Remember, these are the same modern women that say it should not be their responsibility to cook and clean for you. Now, if you live in the house with a woman, whose job would it be to clean the gutters? Whose job would it be to remove that bird's nest? Whose job would it be to maintain the outside of the house, like shoveling snow or lawn care, or getting rid of that noisy raccoon in the attic? That would be your job. But these women now depend on the government or these landlords to be their husbands. And honestly, this is why nothing gets done. But like Uncle Survey Tosher
What did he just say?
stated to us, we gotta give them what they want.
But y'all want to raise my rent almost $1,000 because I got a job. Because I got a job, it's like you either have to do nothing, because if you try, then they're just going to make it so that you suffocate. Like, that's literally one check. It's just going to go straight to having to pay my rent.
50% of all renters pay 30% of their income on rent. So that is
right.
more than one check for those that are not keeping up. Actually, the national average indicates that it often takes more than one paycheck for many households to meet their rent obligations, especially in cities like New York and Miami, with the percentage of income
It's only one check for me. I only get paid once.
spent on rent is considerably higher. So what exactly are you complaining about? Especially when you believe that you don't need a man. Or quote, I'm better off doing bad by myself.
We do hear that quote.
So I only get 2 checks a month. The second one's just going to go to all the bills. I'm going to be drowning. It's like, quit my job and go back to rent that I can afford.
Tell you, it's a trap.
Or what?
And these women fall into it, and now the government has them by the ovaries, I guess. I don't know what to say about women.
Keep the job and still be broke. Either way, I'll be broke. It's insane. And I don't get no other government assistance. I don't have food stamps and I don't Medicaid. I pay for my own health insurance for me and my kids. I'm single. I'm out here trying. I'm actually trying. And I feel like it's a punishment. It's a punishment to try. All these folk in this neighborhood with their kids and they don't work. They don't do anything. And I never understood it. And, you know, because I wanted to try. And now I'm trying and they're just gonna drown me, bro. They're just gonna take all my money for this apartment and oh,
I don't feel sorry for this woman because this is what everybody else deals with. You are lucky you got the government assistance. There's plenty of people that struggle that never got the government assistance and they're in much worse off positions than you are.
I don't know how to get out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, there will always be a man ready to save a true 8, 9, or 10.
True.
But honestly, this only accounts for about 10% of the female population. Who will save women like this when the government can no longer carry the burden? Will it be you?
It feels like a prison. I feel trapped.
No, you've never been to prison. You don't know exactly how it feels. No, it does not feel like prison. Shut up.
Trapped in this cycle and I don't know how to get out. I just want to take care of my kids and give them a good life, dude. I'm doing everything that I can, but every which way that I turn, somebody is mad. And you can't count on nobody because everybody's miserable. And
I can't count on nobody. Us men that are watching can't count on nobody. We can only count on ourselves. That is the most important thing that men have learned throughout the years is all we can count is on ourselves. So we have to put in the work to get our shitty ass out of where we are.
And they don't want to see you do anything, accomplish anything that they aren't. So you can't count on anybody else to help you. Where do you go? What do you do?
Listen, 70% of the
I don't need no man.
would instantly evaporate if there was no public safety nets like SNAP, welfare, or public housing.
True.
Hate me if you want, but this is just the truth.
A few moments later.
Also, weed is legal recreationally in my state, so I can't even sell drugs.
Stop building these parasites. Build yourself, build your brand, build your bank account, and by the grace of Cobra, you will always have options. Let me make something clear. I speak ill only of the modern woman. Yes, there are still some good traditional women available, and they should be respected, protected,
Agreed.
and treated accordingly. But you must absolve yourself from the duty of protecting or correcting this modern woman.
The truth hurts.
But wait a minute. You didn't smash the bell and press the like button. Blasphemy.
Don't feel sorry for these women, men. They chose this. They're the ones that fought for these rights. They're the ones that push men out of their lives, became single mothers, became the way they are, strong and independent. Let them be strong and independent. Please subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Cheers next time.